As you guys know, I am a big TMNT fan, and today I saw Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem earlier today, because I've been seeing 4 movies today. And I got 3 reviews already planned, this one and the other 2, and then my talk about me seeing Jurassic Park in 3D. But I wanted to talk about this movie first and show you all the merchandise I've gotten. Let's talk about it. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Daily Reacts TV here. As you guys don't know, yes, I saw Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem, and let me just say I love this movie. So the basic premise of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem is that it's basically following the 4 turtles and their pre-teens. Don't know what to, they never fought crime before, they're mostly overprotected by their father, and they have to fight this big threat called Big Fly,
That's what I
played by
I had to ask her about. I was like, what?
Played by Ice Cube. And basically the turtles have to do everything they can to stop him from making this machine that will destroy humans, with the help of other mutants, and also deal with humans now knowing who they are. Now, if you guys don't know, yes, I'm a big TMNT fan, so I've been a big fan of this series for a very, very long time. I reviewed all the movies. I reviewed the 2012 show. I reviewed The Rise of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles when that released on Netflix. So I was looking forward to this movie, but I was a little worried about it, mostly because of Donatello's actor. But I went in directly after seeing Haunted Mansion, and I got some of these cool things. I'll show you a bunch of pictures real quick, and then I'll show you them. But like, here's a picture of me holding the bucket and the cup, and here's the pictures of the pins and the turtles. So let me just show you them real quick. Here is Raphael, and this goes on top of the cup. So this is Raphael, my favorite turtle, by the way. Put him right here. Leonardo, this is who we got first. I'm very glad we got him. And then Michelangelo and Donatello. I love how well detailed these are, you know. This is the bucket. You know, and this is the cup that has the get the figures on. So let's get Donatello up here, and boom. So the figures go up there, which I'm not gonna put them up there. And then we have these pins, which is different colors, but it helps with people with special needs, you know. And here's my ticket. So excuse me, I'll be right back. So yeah, those were all like the figures and stuff I got. It's pretty cool because those are gonna be in the background of the videos from now on. Anyways, yes, those were the figures I've gotten along with the popcorn bucket. Those will be in the background of the video. Here's my ticket that I've gotten. I saw this movie at, what time was it? 12:15 or 2:15, Jesus. So I will admit, I was nervous for this movie. I didn't like the idea of the voice. Like, I liked the idea that the turtles were gonna actually be voiced by actual teenagers. So I was a little nervous going into this because, one, Donnie's voice actor just sounded really annoying in the trailers, and 2, the actress that is playing the Utron, which is actually the stunt of the Krang in it, I was a little worried about the voice actress they picked. But I will admit, I went in with an open mind as a Turtles fan and as someone who relates to these characters, which I'll talk about in a minute, which I went into this movie completely blind. I didn't watch the final trailer. I did watch it after seeing this movie and on my way home. I'm glad I did, though, because like I would have been spoiled immediately. Like the first trailer, I reacted and talked about it, why I was worried for this movie, but everything else. But when I came out, I was very surprised. I really liked this movie, and I feel like this was one of the best TMNT movies I've seen in a long time. And there was moments that I there is problems with the film, yes, but I overall had a great time, and I really do like this movie. First of all, I want to talk about the animation. The animation in this movie is amazing. I feel like they try to put Spider-Verse mixed with other kind of animation, and they just did it very well done. I mean, bits and pieces where my mom was like nitpicking at parts of the animation, but I thought the animation was fun. I thought it was well done and well developed. Like, they really put their best effort into this movie, and I think the animation was just so, like, my jaw was like dropped when I saw the animation in this movie. It was pretty well done. I also want to talk about the turtles that are actually voiced by teenagers. Again, I thought that was really... Anyways, like, the teenager aspect of the Turtles, like, they nailed it out of the park with the teenager voice cast. I thought they did very, very well with this film. I really do like the Turtles in this movie. I thought they were fun, enjoyable, especially the teenage ways. And the kids that did it very well, good job to you guys. You guys are definitely going to grow up so much playing these characters. But yeah, you guys are in a new league. We're in a new turtle genre, you know. And I want to talk about the other mutants that we have. Bebop and Rocksteady, played by Seth Rogen and John Cena. Great casting for those two. I thought them as Bebop and Rocksteady did it very, very well. I really like how they did it. I also really, really like how the animation helps make these mutants look exactly different than other mutants. That's just great, you know. I love the other mutants. Mono Gecko really got me, and knowing that it's Paul Rudd. I was laughing instantly with this film. It's great. Splinter in this movie, played by Jackie Chang, I thought was a very good pick. At first, I thought I was a little off on the casting at first. I will admit to that. But, like, watching this movie and seeing him in this film, like, it just made me enjoy it more and more as a Ninja Turtles fan. And also knowing that Jackie Chang might be my favorite interpretation of Splinter. And nobody took that over until 2012 Splinter. The animation with the action scenes looked very, very well done. I really do like the action scenes and how much they have developed the action scenes in this movie. It's very, very cool. It's very, very well done. My mom did say, though, this looks like a movie that I would make, because I make comic books with the Turtles in the cinematic universe. I think I told you guys this before, but I make a cinematic universe with the Turtles, with Danny Phantom, Ben Tennyson, Jimmy Neutron, of course Danny Phantom, Kim Possible, Jake Long, American Dragon just recently, and Avatar: The Last Airbender. So my mom thought this reminded her of me making this movie, and I would love to make my own TMNT movie in the future. I think that would be a very fun thing to do, because seeing this movie made me want to make a TMNT movie so bad. But knowing me as a person, that would probably take time and effort to make. And I thought the action scenes were very well done. It looks like something I would do for a certain part of these characters. And, you know, the comedy in this movie is flat out hilarious. I was afraid that the comedy was just gonna suck, but it really didn't. It really made the story work with the comedy of this movie, and it just flat out was funny, and it was very entertaining. Now, the part that I really like about this movie, and this is something that people didn't like about it, I thought it was a good pick. I can relate to these characters, you know. Every interpretation of the Turtles, even if it's something I don't like, I can always figure out a way to be like, okay, that's pretty cool and that's well done. This movie, it has the Turtles still dealing with humans. Like, they don't think humans... But, like, you could see in this movie how the Turtles want to be interacted with humans, and the way how they were treated by humans to be an experiment by Krang thing, you know. And this is the part where I related the most, and it kind of made me look back from my childhood. As you guys know, I was bullied a lot as a kid for having autism, and this is the reason why I love these characters, and I can relate to them. I can relate to the Turtles because they're mistreated because they're mutants. I was mistreated because I have autism. You know, I can relate to that. That's why they're my favorite characters. And seeing how humans also interact with these characters, you know, with these turtles, like, one of my biggest pet peeves about the Michael Bay Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows is like, you really don't get an interaction with what the humans think of the turtles as much in that movie. Because you only see them in there where they're getting the guns pointed at them and they're like, they're monsters! They're monsters! And you don't see them go after the turtles. You don't see them try to go out and do like experimentals with them. In this movie, you do get it, and you get what they wanted to do with mutants, what they want to do with the turtles, but then when they saw the turtles and what they are, then they thought, oh, maybe they're not bad. They're just people trying to defend us. That's the part I really like about this movie. And the part that just really, I can relate, and I like what they done with this movie. They really had the story go far out to that moment. Overall, all the good that I really like about this movie is, but there is like certain problems with the movie that I would like to nitpick on that I think they could do better with the sequel. Because I know there's a sequel coming out and a Paramount Plus show coming out. So here's the thing I would like more. But here's the thing. I also forgot to mention this. The Turtles being accepted to high school, I thought was pretty cool. So enough about that. So I think the thing that really bothered me the most is April O'Neil. I know a lot of people were saying, oh, her design is bad. Oh, her design's amazing. I thought her design was fine. It's just her as a character. There was moments in this movie where they have a joke in this movie where April throws up in front of the camera. And I thought, okay, that was kind of funny. And then they do it again, and I'm just like, we've already done this before. Like, I'd rather not see it again, It's one of those reused jokes, but they try to make April like this person that's feared to be in front of the camera kind of thing, which I understand, but like puking in front of the camera was just something you just don't do. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I didn't like that. And they also try to do a romance thing between Leo and April that just really weirded me out. Like, what I like about the 2012 show is that they actually developed the romance between Donatello and April. Donnie and April do end up getting together in the show. In this movie, they try to do that. And I know they're going to probably bring Casey Jones into the series. You can just tell. I would love to see these two fight, but it's just not the same as the 2012 show. So I'm a little off about that. Another thing that I'm really off about is the main villain's plan to try to kill all humans. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but I feel like if you want to develop it that bad, I would love to learn a little bit more about Superfly's history. That's just me. And another thing that I have to nitpick on, and it's something that's in every movie I've seen, Splinter, and especially Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Splinter being scared to let his sons go out to the surface and be with humans. That is exactly the same thing they did with the Michael Bay movie, but I understand why they were trying to develop it to this moment and to what they were doing. But I thought that was just very dragged down and derivative. I thought they could have maybe developed it more, but they developed it, but it just had a moment where Splinter has to learn a lesson. I do not want to be like Superfly. I want you guys to be loved by humans and all this. And I was like, wait, you wait now until Superfly got double mutated? Come on, bro. But other than that, yeah. I honestly really enjoyed this movie. I really like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. I had a great time with this movie. I would see this again in theaters. It's one of those movies you have to watch again and reflect on more and more. And it's definitely one of my top 10 favorite movies of 2023. I had a great time with this movie. Overall, for the score of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem, I'm giving it the slight score, a 9 out of 10. Great film, great story, great comedy, great development, great relationships. Everything was just great about it. And thank you guys so much for waiting this long for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem review. I know I have promised I've been doing it, especially my live reaction of TMNT 2007. But if you guys want to check out my other reviews of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, please go check out the playlist of TMNT reviews or TMNT videos where I've shown all the stuff I got from TMNT times. Now, I do want to warn you guys, if my Blue Beetle and Haunted Mansion and my Jurassic Park videos are late, it's because we're dealing with another hurricane. That's one of the things I wanted to talk about after this review. We're dealing with another hurricane. Last year when we had a hurricane, it was a pain and it was horrible. So since we're dealing with another hurricane, I don't want you guys to think that I'm not making videos for you guys. If I already made the videos and they're already uploaded, great, I'm glad. Other than that, I don't think I'm gonna be making videos for a while, especially knowing that the hurricane's happening next week. So what I'm gonna do is try to get these videos done, especially finish watching The Last of Us show to get that review done so you guys can settle in with videos. But I just thought to let you guys know. But thank you guys so much for watching my review of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. I would love to know what you guys think of the film. Make sure to tell me in the comments below. Make sure to smack the like button. Also push the red button, which is subscribe. Turn on your notifications to be notified video I make. Go in the link in the description to my gaming channel, my Discord server, my Instagram, and my TikTok. As always, I'm Taylor Reacts. Cowabunga, everyone.